song we actually got the chance to do together as a band, me, Max, and Tony. It's really nice to write it collaboratively. Never had the chance to do that. I'd always take the songs home by myself and just write something and bring it to Max. And then to actually be able to work with the bass player too on this, it was pretty exciting. We all get to feed off each other. There's times in the songs when I'd go dry, or Max would go dry, or Tony would go dry, and we inspire each other to create new ideas. It's pretty cool. Recording the drums for this one was completely different than the last one. We used the electronic kit for the last CD at all, for the Crack in the Sky record, and it was a completely different experience doing acoustic drums, especially when none of us knew what we were doing. Like, we had to completely learn it off the ground and experiment and try different types of techniques and mic techniques, all this type of mixing crap to get the right drum sound, but it ended up turning out great, and we actually just recorded in a bedroom.
The song was pretty awesome to record. It was the first time we all wrote it together. Instead of having Steve bring me a song and have me write drums for it, it was more of a collaborative effort. Using acoustic drums was really different. The electric kit is really good for all its tones and whatnot, but there's a lot of stuff you can't do on an acoustic or electric kit that you can do on an acoustic kit. So it gave me lots of freedom, creatively, what's the word? No, creatively. Is that a word? Creativity. Gave me lots of creativity. Gave me lots of inspiration. For writing the drum parts in the song. We also had a bass player come in, Tony. He did the bass this time around. It was cool because he threw in a bunch of his little licks and stuff. So yeah, awesome song. Well, sounds really hockey.
Alright, so this is my Fender Jazz bass, standard American made, not the Mexican made. And pretty standard setup here. The only thing that I really changed on this bass was I added a new bridge. I've got the Badass Bass 2 bridge. I redid the nut, and I also use a thicker gauge string than normal. I use 105 on the E string, and then it's about a 0.10 step down for each other string, which is a little bit thicker than what you normally get. But if you're looking for a really thick sound, especially if you're playing like heavy rock and hard rock, stuff like that, you want that nice thick sound. So that's the main reason why I use a thicker gauge string. And yeah, you'll hear that in Tommy Gun Thunder. It's pretty badass.
Writing this song was pretty unique for all of us, me, Max, and Tony. We had to make sure that everything held together well and flowed, even through tempo changes and timing structures. We had to make sure that everything was right, and the tones, everything down in the writing style. Like, we had to feed off each other a lot. Like I said earlier, a lot of times we would try out on ideas and how to structure the rest of the songs. We had to rely on each other just to feed each other more creativity. I remember the first time I brought the 5/4 breakdown idea to Max. He just gave me this wicked smile. He's like, "Oh my god, like that's just whacked." And so we decided to run with it, and it just exploded once we got it through the speakers. Keep on checking back, because in the future we're going to be releasing more podcasts on the album. Every single song we're going to talk about what we did to make it different, the recording techniques, the mixing, anything down to the tones, and anything you can think to be involved in writing a song. Keep in touch.